My darn new Ford Taurus has a dent in the hood. I just wanted to do this quick little follow-up video. You know, I recently just got this 1994 Ford Taurus wagon delivered to me. Wonderful peach of a guy sold it to me out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I hired a guy off of the company U-Ship to pick up the car and bring it to me here. And when I did the video on it, the guy that sold me the car said, hey, that dent on the hood right there, that was not there when the guy picked it up. And the guy had a video of the guy picking up the car. And he sent it to me, and sure enough, the front of this thing was nice and clean. There was no dent. But then, when the car got here, I didn't even notice it. I was so busy looking at everything else on the car. The car was filthy. And I got to looking at it, and it's a big, serious dent. Look at this. It doesn't look like much, but I mean, it's a dent, and it is definitely, you know, under the surface. I mean, there's a lot of spider web cracking here, but that's not the point. There's a dent. Dent, dent, dent. Dent, 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 dent. So I started reviewing the security video that I have on the property here, and I could see that the guy's truck, when he drove past, he had this big truck right between my car and another car. He didn't have it strapped down properly, and obviously the receiver hitch of the truck banged down and hit the hood of my car. Now I contacted the guy and I said, hey man, I've got video of you loading the car, there's no dent. Then I got video of you driving the car into my property and there's a dent. And his response was, hey man, it's just some old piece of crap car, you didn't pay a lot of money for it, who cares? Really? Hey man, it's my piece of crap, and you dented it. And he doesn't seem to understand how insurance works. So he goes, hey man, so what do you want, like 75 bucks? I'm like, come on man, here's the truth of the matter of the situation is that you've totaled my car. That little dent totaled this car, because in order to fix it, you'd have to do the body work and you'd have to repaint the entire car to match, which would be over $3,000, which is more than I paid for the car, when the fact of the matter is it probably only has $1,500 worth of value in the first place. That little dent totaled my car. So I contacted U-Ship to complain, and they said, well, you didn't buy the cargo insurance, so we're really not responsible. You have to deal with him. The guy refuses to give me his insurance. He says he's gonna get me another hood out of the junkyard. Good luck with that. Where in the hell are you gonna find a purple hood to a 1994 Ford Taurus? Like, give me a break. You're not gonna find one of those. He says he's gonna find one. I said, look, if you can find me the hood to this thing, I will gladly take it, and that'll be great. Here's the thing, this guy doesn't seem to understand how insurance works. He's like, he thinks that because, you know, the car is cheap, that he shouldn't have to pay. That's not how it works. If I was in the parking lot of the grocery store and he backed into my car and put that dent in there, he would have to give me his insurance, and their insurance would have to pay, and they would probably, like I said, total the car, because it would cost more to paint the car and fix the dent than the whole car's worth. They'd have to, you know, if I took it to Mako, they would fix the dent, and then they'd repaint the car, because you could never paint the hood to match the rest of the car. So they'd have to paint the whole car. Remember, for those of you that are viewers of my channel, that I went through this with my Rolls-Royce Phantom, my first Rolls-Royce Phantom. Remember that the guy hit the door, took it to Rolls-Royce. They gave me an estimate of $48,000 to replace the door and repaint the car. And they ended up having to pay it. So this guy, what should we do? I mean, I told him if he doesn't give me his insurance, I'm going to report him for a hit and run, even though it happened on his trailer. He doesn't want to give me his insurance because he probably doesn't have commercial insurance. He probably only has regular liability or maybe even full coverage. But if I contacted his insurance and they found out that he was shipping cars commercially without a commercial license, without a DOT, without proper insurance, they would drop him, and they probably wouldn't cover my car. And I didn't have an insurance because I just got it bought. So I'm trying to figure out what to do, but this is a warning to you. If you use the U-Ship or any other shipper and they offer a cargo insurance, you should always take it and pay for it. Although a lot of times you're going to get screwed on that deal anyway. And there's going to be people out there that are going to go, oh, this is what you get for hiring a cheap shipper. I don't know who I'm hiring, because when you go through one of these shipping brokers, you don't know if you're getting a full tractor trailer or just some asshole with his pickup truck and a trailer, which is what I ended up getting. You don't know, because there's an anonymity. They don't want you to be able to contact the person directly and them to contact you, so that they can do a backdoor deal without their commission fees. So I never know who my shipper is going to be until after they've already accepted the deal, right? Here's the other thing. He dropped the car off. He just dropped it off and left. I didn't get a bill of lading. I didn't get a post inspection. I didn't get any of these things. This guy should be immediately dropped from U-Ship's service. And, you know, people, anybody out there that just goes, hey man, it's just a little dent. Well, I tell you what, I'll come over and pick whatever car you've got over there, whether it's a piece of shit or a really nice car, and I'll just take a ball peen hammer and I'll whack it on the hood and see how you feel about it. It doesn't matter that this is a cheap car with scratches and other damage on it. You can have a car that's covered in dents. You can have a car that is completely trashed. And if somebody hits your car at a parking lot, they are liable for the repair of that damage and the value of the car. And that's how insurance works. And a lot of people just don't understand how that works. So I wanted to make this little video to kind of bitch about this and complain. I know, it seems like crazy stuff is always happening. There's always something. But gosh darn it, I wanted the car to be in good shape. I do want to get it fixed. I do want to repaint it. I love this car. I've been driving it every day, by the way. And just wanted to talk about this, make a quick little video. And I just wanted to rant. Dent, 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 dent. Anyway, stay tuned. All kinds of exciting things happening. We're doing major work on the ambulance conversion package that we're doing. Lots of work on the Rolls-Royce Phantom. That'll be we'll be catching up on that next week. And I'm actually about to leave here in about an hour to hop on a plane and go back to Dallas. So by the time you see this, I'll already be in Dallas, Texas. And we have our 42nd DeLorean time machine coming up for sale. It's going to be one of the best ones ever offered, and we're hoping to break new records with that, so stay tuned for that and a couple other crazy things that's happening. So sorry about the wind and stuff out here. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Videobob. It's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas, and I'm about to head to Dallas. So if you ship something with U-Ship, make sure to get the cargo insurance. And I don't know what else to tell you, folks. Keep watching. I'm Videobob. Dent, 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 dent.